Hello everyone, welcome back. This is Flammy, and we are here once again with Derp, my higher level account. So what is going on here? Well, I have not done any Derp videos lately, and some of you guys have really requested that, so I am back once again. In the near future, I'm going to be going back to Derpy for a series of videos where we're going to be hopefully getting enough gold to start my Town Hall upgrade coming up to Town Hall 8. So I am currently at Town Hall 8 on this base, and that will mean my other base will be catching up. Now, I have a couple last things to do on this base. Oh, so few though, before we go up to Town Hall 9. I'll point them out now. So I've got this Archer Tower going. That cost 2.5 billion gold. I managed to get it going in the last week, a couple days ago, as you can see. Beyond that, I've got this Archer Tower, and I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. Just 2 Archer Towers. I think I could do air defense one more level. Yeah, I can. But that's just enough gold, and I don't think it's really that necessary, so I'm definitely going to skip that for now. Beyond that, we are so done with Town Hall 8, so I'm really looking forward to advancing. That will be really exciting and be happening relatively soon. In the meantime, though, we're going to go on the offensive. And you might have noticed how I had 17,700 Dark Elixir. That means we are close to a Dark Elixir upgrade for the Barbarian King. That's right, I need 20,000 to upgrade it. But if I find maybe a good gold count, I'm totally fine getting distracted and going after that instead. I don't know what we'll sort of find. I'm sort of low in the trophy count intentionally so. Haven't been playing it a ton, so I've kept it low so I don't get too many big attacks, hopefully. Now, this base right here might be tempting to go after with 200,000 gold. Yes, tempting indeed. So I got my Healer Giant army, which means I need to go after the air defense. So one air defense is right here, and the other one's up here. The one up here is rather protected from the wizards, so I can't take it out with like Archer Towers, but I could take out the vast majority of their base by taking out this down here. However, I really want to get that Dark Elixir, so I think I'm going to skip it. Maybe if I can find a mix between Dark Elixir and gold, like this one, but I wish I had more Dark Elixir. Although this base actually is really easy to take on. The fact that it's got all these storages in the center means that it's pretty vulnerable to giants especially. Just the fact that there's no defenses in the center means the defenses that would be in the center, that obviously aren't, would normally be covering all the surrounding defenses, but there aren't any, so it'd be easy to take on. No, we're gonna skip it. Still, try to go for more gold, or Dark Elixir. I'd love to get more than 1,000. I don't think that's very likely. A couple hundred shouldn't be too hard to get, though. And we'll look at the bases along the way. So this base, they've got the buildings sort of spread out on the outside. I don't really agree with that. In their case, it's... I wish they had done more walls. Well, I mean, for their sake, I wish they had done more walls, like dividing up segments, like right there, right here, right here. That would have really improved their defense against wall breakers. Instead, they had those walls around the outside, which really don't do anything at all. Alright, ooh, there's a good Dark Elixir count, 600. Is that worth it for 90,000 gold? Is this a Town Hall 9? I don't think it is. Might be, though. Yeah, Town Hall 8, indeed. So, they've got their clan castle very centralized. They do have some interesting double walls, which wall breakers might be able to play some fun shenanigans with. I'd love to find a little bit more gold. Yeah. We'll just keep searching. I'll try to go a little bit faster. At the end of this, towards the end of this video, I'm going to try to talk about as well some recent defenses, as well as the upcoming updates. So, Supercell has started releasing content for it, and it's looking pretty good. So, a lot of the content got announced at the meetup. I think it was a couple Fridays ago in San Francisco, and I got a full information on that, but for those of you who haven't heard, basically one new Dark Elixir troop, the Golem, which was just announced today officially on the Facebook page, and as well as a couple other changes. The biggest one, though, is going to be leagues, and leagues are a way to deal with people going low in the trophy count. It's going to basically reward you, if you have a higher trophy count, by giving you resources whenever you successfully attack bases. So yes, we're not finding any good ones now, making me sort of wish I'd either gone for that 200,000 gold one or the 600 elixir one. But you know what? I haven't been playing in the last couple hours, so it's hard to tell what sort of bases you're going to find. That one, 400 Dark Elixir, man. 50,000 gold, man. The fact that a lot of these look sort of inactive does give me some hope that we should be able to find someone pretty good if we just sort of get a little lucky. I feel like they're out here. That base right there, by the way, had terrible defenses. Da da da. Skip, skip, skip. Yes, I am excited for this update coming out. Oh, right, that's a nice chunk of elixir with not a bad ton of dark elixir or gold. Not great, but not bad either. Can we take this guy on? Oh, hum. Yes, I do think we can take this guy on for sure. But is it worth it? Oh, hard decisions. I'm gonna skip it. Oh boy, am I glad I skipped that one. Well, look at this one. 300,000 gold, Town Hall 8. A little bit of Dark Elixir, a little bit. But the vast majority of these resources I expect to be in the gold mines. Despite the fact that they are showing empty if you look at them, that's probably just a graphical glitch. Now, taking this on with Giants and Wizards. Could be interesting. They got 2 air defenses. The one on the bottom left is pretty out there. This one right here is fairly well protected, though. We're going to have to button here with wall breakers, if we choose to do so, and I do choose to do so. So, in we go. I'm just going to start with a single wall breaker to do that, hopefully. Bastards. Alright. Do that, and then the rest of the giants, and then I'll do 2 wall breakers, go in for the center. Perfect. Redirects those giants you saw right there. And then as soon as they start attacking, perfect. Just drop the healer. Not much trouble right there. And the giants should now have lots of extra health added to them, thanks to those wall breakers. Alright, so they should stay relatively grouped up and hopefully focused on the same walls. Indeed they are. So they're primarily focusing on one wall right there. Very beneficial. I'm going to start deploying a couple guys out here to start collecting resources and destroying other buildings. Necessary? Maybe. I mean, it's good always to get the resources while you get a chance to get them for free. Will this healer die to this archer tower? Perhaps. The giants are working their way down this way, which means they might die. I'm going to go drop some stuff down here to attack this elixir. I'm going to drop some archers to get the gold behind it in just a second. So, like I was saying, the healer is now taking fire from the archer tower, and it's eventually going to die. However, I think it's kept all the giants alive up until now, if not all, a huge number of them alive, and not many have died. So, it's done its job, which is help us attack more successfully, and during that time, we've managed to take out a full half of the gold. So, we'll get a good amount more from this mine down here. There's 1 mine up here, and then 2 up here. The one up there on the top is going to be the biggest amount of trouble. So I'm going to go for this while the giants are still alive. Basically, we want to get it before the giants die and the defense are no longer distracted. And so we got that. Then we need to distract the wizard tower while we go for the kill with the gold mines. Yes, distract indeed. So that's a good distraction if you ask me. And those archers might even kill it. I don't really mind if they do. So, yes, how does that leave us? That leaves us getting a vast majority amount of the gold, and then we can spend 5 goblins over here to get the Dark Elixir. Good, we got the Wizard Tower down, and we're going to get the Dark Elixir storage, as you can see on the right. Meanwhile, these archers up here are finishing off. They did finish off the gold mines, so they're down to 5,000 gold left. And that leaves 1 Elixir collector on the left side. That's all that we got out there. Now, I could deploy guys to get it, but I don't really have anything more to get, anything really to spend it on. And as you can see, these archers are going to do at least good damage, if not pick it off completely in the last 4 seconds. And deaded. Awesome. So that leaves him with 5,000 gold and 6,000 elixir unstolen, which means that was a good raid. Didn't get quite the Dark Elixir I was hoping to get, but I sort of realized that I wish my trophy count would need to be higher if I was really looking for it. It's not really a huge problem. I do have a fairly well upgraded mine, Dark Elixir, or Dark Elixir drill, that is, not mine, that is collecting Dark Elixir relatively quickly. It's slow compared to Golden Elixir, but at 45 per hour, it's not bad at all. Alright, so where does that leave us? So that leaves us with a good chunk of change on the gold front, but honestly it's actually pretty hard to spend. we broke 1,000,000 gold, which is more than I was expecting to get for sure, but even that we can't really spend. The only thing I could really do is upgrade walls, And we're not going to do that, because I want to get these archer towers upgraded. Alright, so where does that leave us? Well, we could train up my army, and I'll do that later off video probably, but let's talk about some recent attacks. Now, the great thing about being a bit on the low in the trophy count, this is what it exactly means. You get fake attack, well, this person's probably dropping trophies, but this person just like town hall and leave. This person's like, oh, we're going to go for everything. Well, it looks like they focus on the Dark Elixir, but yeah, this person's like, oh, we're going to lightning spell, probably the Dark Elixir once again. I wouldn't say 200's worth it at all, but yeah, poor decision there. These other attacks, pretty much the same stuff. They're just one-starring me, technically, but they're just picking up the Town Hall and leaving. And you know what? I'm happy with this. That just gives me a shield, and that's fine. And you can see these bigger attacks. Look, this guy spends 2 rage spells and 2 lightning spells just to one-star me. He doesn't even do 40% damage, which would be the normal shield. He takes up the Town Hall, and that's it. I wish I could show you that attack right there from 5 days ago. Just, ugh, bad. Like, no, don't attack me if you can't do good. This one, okay, I guess I get a bit of Dark Elixir, and I get 100,000 Elixir, but I've got too much Elixir. Please take it off my hands. That's how I feel. Alright, let's go back up to the top and watch one of these ones. Let's watch, yeah, let's watch this one. He loses, so we get technically the win on defense, but he clearly went in for the Dark Elixir storage only, getting 800 of it. So, I'd expect this is going to be a decent attack, going for the Dark Elixir. And honestly, it's probably the sort of attack that I wish I could have done right in that last searching session. Lots of wall breakers coming in. Well done, well played, sir. Bringing out the Clan Gasa guys, giants for distraction. Those giants don't think they're trying to kill, they're trying to distract. Although the fact that he's coming up with barbarians and archers afterwards makes me feel that he must not have many goblins to spare, because you could just throw some goblins in fairly easily to get those gold mines as elixir collectors. Yeah, he doesn't indeed. But these guys are going to wrap it up pretty easily. That many guys? Well, a bunch of them died to a wizard tower or mortar right there, but they got it pretty easily, as you saw. Unfortunately, he did get it, but the good news is my gold mines are relatively collected. You can tell from the animation how much they actually steal from the gold mines and elixir collectors when they attack them, so I'm pretty happy with that front. Now, this attack, I would hope he doesn't deploy anything else. He got what he came for. There's no need he should attack more. There's no benefit to get out of it. Okay, good, he didn't. So I definitely support that attack, and that's the exact sort of attack I would have done if I saw someone with a Dark Elixir that was somewhat open. Alright, so where does that leave us? That leaves us with 2,200 Dark Elixir to go until we can upgrade this guy, this Barbarian King right here, to level 5. So we'll be able to do that relatively soon. It's going to take 2 days of just sort of getting up there in the upgrade count. But in the meantime, we can upgrade that. Nope, not quite enough elixir yet. And definitely not enough for this one. Dark Barracks level 2 takes a full 3 million to get up to the Valkyries. I'll get that eventually. I'll probably get the level 3 one before the other one. I did just have some upgrades finish up, so actually I can pull those up. I now have level 2 Pikas as well as level 3 Dragons, which is a relatively recent addition, so pretty happy with that. Now, to wrap this video up, I am going to talk about this new update. So I talked about it briefly before, but the league system is going to completely change the game, and this is in a good way. There are going to be people who are going to complain, but that happens with any update. What is it going to do? Basically, whenever you 1-star someone, 2-star someone, or 3-star someone, you're going to get a reward. How much of a reward you get is dependent on how many trophies you have. So this is going to mean people are not going to leave their town halls outside the walls. And that's not because they're trying to stay high in their trophy count, although that's a small part of it. The main reason they're not going to leave their town halls outside the walls is because if you get 1-starred, you lose a lot of resources automatically. That's what the trophy system is. Now, I'm expecting that means they're going to just steal the resources straight out of your collectors. If it just in fact creates the resources out of nothing, then we'll probably still see the same sort of thing. It hasn't been released and announced exactly how this is going to be implemented though, so I'm going to stay tuned for that when it releases sometime, I'm estimating late next week. Beyond that, the Golem is a new Dark Elixir troop, so it shall take up the 4th spot right here. It is a massive tank. It has tons and tons of health. It has more health than a level 3 Pika when it's only a level 1. It costs 450 Dark Elixir. It has terrible attack. It is not an attacking unit. Like, it has an attack, but don't even think about it. No, it's just terrible at attacking. Its goal is completely to soak up health. Or soak up damage with its massive health. And even when it dies, it breaks into 2 little units, which have more health right there. And it's going to definitely replace giants for the sort of ideal health soak, damage soak, whatever you want to call it, which some high-level players use giants for currently. The only question is, will the supply of it be too high? And I'm thinking no. It's a high supply unit, but and this is going to be relatively high Dark Elixir cost to Town Hall 7s for sure, and maybe some Town Hall 8s, depending on how much they value upgrading the Barbarian King. But those are the big updates. Other updates coming out that I expect a Clan Castle update in 2 forms. One, we're going to get a Clan Castle message, which will be down here at the bottom, which will allow clan mates, perhaps only the leaders, to send messages out to the entire clan. And the other part of the Clan Castle update is I expect we'll get Clan Castle level 5. Now, that, as well as Tesla's level 7, will be the last 2 buildings that Town Hall 9 need to sort of complete the full set of buildings. I'm only Town Hall 8, so I can't really show you that, but basically Town Hall 9 has 1 extra Wizard Tower level, 1 extra Mortar Tower level, 1 extra Air Defense level, so up to 7, because I don't have these maxed yet. And with this update, they'll have up to level 7 Teslas as well, which basically means everything will be up there at the same level. Now, I expect that this means that we can see Town Hall 10 in one of the next updates. So perhaps not the one immediately following, but in one of the next few ones, I would expect. It'll probably be a month or 2 out at the minimum, but I expect it within 3 months for sure. Alright guys, those are my predictions right there. I am definitely very excited for the new update that's coming out this next week, and it's gonna be awesome from the little that we've seen so far. I shall have more content coming out for it soon. I have an interview with Hooray where we were talking about the San Francisco meetup and all the stuff that released then, and that will be coming out right at the time of the update. I've been requested from Supercell to release it then, and when they ask, I will definitely oblige. Now, that's going to be pretty awesome, so that's going to be coming out later next week, or as soon as the update comes out. I'm going to throw that live. But beyond that, guys, thank you very much for watching this video. This has been Derp, and we will be back on Derpy in the near future, doing a marathon session I expect to get up to Town Hall 8 from Town Hall 7. Gotta get that gold, guys. Thank you very much for watching, guys, and have a great day.